What else we got in Watch This Boys? Shipwreck, I started watching that show, Secrets of Sulphur Springs. That's like a family Disney show.
Yeah.
Ty liked the other one better. What was that called?
The other one is Mysterious Benedict Society.
Yeah, but those are an hour, and Sulphur Springs are only 30 minutes.
Correct.
That's a big difference for me. Like, and this one was. I found it sufficiently creepy. Just the first episode.
Yeah,
it seems cool.
It's well done. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not in 4K, unlike Secrets of the other one, the Benedict Society.
Ship, I didn't put this on the list. Have you watched Turner and Hooch yet on Disney Plus?
I have not. How is it? Have you watched it?
Wait. They made a Turner. What is
There's a new show. It's a Turner and Hooch show.
It's Turner and Hooch show, and Turner is the son of the original.
Turner's the dog now.
Turner is the son of the original Turner. And Hooch is like another dog that they named Hooch. He's like Hooch the Third or something like that.
Out of ideas.
And well, here's where it gets sort of weird. First of all, I watched the first 2 episodes. They were better than I thought they would be. Yes, it's very family friendly. You know, it's still that kind of show, but it was created and written by Matt Nix, who was the guy who did Burn Notice.
Okay.
Which is a very different show. It's slick, it's stylized, it's
sexy.
Sexy, yes.
Is Bruce Campbell playing Hooch?
I'm waiting for Bruce Campbell to show up. I feel like he has to.
Does Turner have a six pack and topless a lot?
That's what I mean. But that show was. I mean, I really liked the first 3 seasons of Burn Notice were pretty awesome. So there's that weird sort of like you could tell that there's like this, the tone and the style is a little off for a children's show. But then it's also still a children's show. Like there's one thing I don't want to give too much away where there's a whole big action sequence and there's a guy and you're like, oh, and they just killed a guy. Like my wife and I both were like, they just killed a guy on this kid's show. And then the guy, then you see what should be a corpse on the ground and it goes, oh, my back, which I'm pretty sure was 80 yard in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. I get it now.
And why is Hooch's penis so big?
Exactly.
Why do they need to make?
But it was cute. I mean, I'm not saying this is an art masterpiece, but if you want to watch something with your kids and you have Disney Plus,
there's already so much on there, though. They have so many shows.
I know. I'm saying that you and your family might enjoy Turner.
It's on the very back burner. They just keep on putting out new shows, though.
It's better than the John Stamos show that my wife really likes and is always
the
on
basketball.
In the background. Yeah,
the best. We're like 3 episodes into that one.
My wife really likes that show. I think she just really likes John Stamos.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I know. It's fine. I'm aware.
I don't think she's into basketball.
He has held up well.
He has. He's like 85 years old. Did you know that?
No, he's not.
85. He voted for Woodrow Wilson.
I watched the new series on Netflix.
What you watch?
It's called Cocaine Cowboys, The Kings of Miami. Now, there's some other Cocaine Cowboys series on there, but this is a new one. This was
this is like
no, it's not about the football team.
One. Okay.
Yeah, this is the football. No, this apparently was like a really big deal.
It's about Michael Irvin.
No, it's about these two guys who apparently like imported, hundreds of tons of cocaine into Miami, and they had a huge public trial that was like basically OJ level, but maybe only if you lived in Florida. It was a really big deal there. And these guys, I mean, I don't want to ruin anything, but it's got all the makings of a good crime documentary. Like you got a lot of drugs and excess. These guys were into offshore power boats, like powerboat racing, professional, like these huge ass boats that cost millions of dollars. Which, like, if you're a drug lord, you're looking for money to launder, buy some power boats. And so they were like on TV and stuff. But these guys were like, it was like if Pablo Escobar was a professional polo player. It was basically the same thing. And, they have the trial aspect of everything.
A professional polo player.
Maybe. He probably wouldn't have been so lonely if he was into polo. But It's really, we haven't finished it yet. I think we have one more episode left, but it's good. It's really good. It doesn't waste your time. It's the Cocaine Cowboys. Gotta love it. Florida.
Did you watch What If yet?
No, I just found out. I only found out about it like today that it even existed.
It came out today too.
I never even knew that it was a thing.
I think. Well,
other than a comic.
Okay, for those unfamiliar with What If, it was a line of comics that was out for like late 70s to the early 90s, I want to say, maybe earlier or later. The basic conceit is Uatu the Watcher, who can see all and knows all, says, what if, and then he finishes the sentence like, what if the Fantastic Four were all monkeys? And then he tells the story. That's the whole comic.
Is the conceit that he's just there smoking weed or what?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Does it always involve monkeys?
Yes, it always involves monkeys.
Okay.
It's like, what if Spider-Man was bitten by a radioactive spider monkey?
Oh.
So, it's like that's the conceit. So this is all MCU based, not comic book based. So it takes things out of like, what if, and this is the first episode, is what if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers?
That's cool. But I looked like I saw a clip of it. It's
animated though, right?
It is animated. The animation's really good.
Is it?
I think it's well animated.
Okay, because the clip that I saw, it looked like they're trying to save some money, but I really didn't get a good look.
I don't know. I think they spent a pretty penny to animate these shows.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think the animation looks pretty cool. There were some weird faces in there that Elliot and I picked up on. Like, no one smiles like that was basically what he said.
Okay.
Hi, Peggy. So, but it's also like, this is, I think, Cheapy's dream Marvel show. The first episode is a half hour long.
Of sex?
Okay.
It's completely self-contained.
Okay. I like that.
No, part 1 of 2. It's not part 1 of 9. This is it. When it's over, next week they're gonna do a different what if this thing happens instead.
Painkiller in the chat asks if the quality of the animation is on the same level as like the good DC ones.
I mean, because the DC animated movies, I feel like that quality is like up and down.
Sure. Let's say like the good ones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it might even be a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
And the quality of the animation, I mean, I can just look at it.
I think you'll like it. I have you ever seen? Did you see the first Captain America movie?
I saw all of them. I've seen every Marvel movie except one.
I'm just saying.
Except one. Which one?
Which one? Thor 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. That didn't take long at all.
No, it didn't.
You don't need to see it either. Good job.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
I think you'll.
Oh,
like
I didn't see Black Widow either.
I haven't seen that yet either. I see that's available to purchase now, though.
I saw it. Yeah, it's good. You should.
Okay.
I don't know. You should watch it. I think you'll like it.
I
think you'll like it because it's basically all your complaints about Marvel stuff, that it's too drawn out. This is too long. Why are there 9 episodes? Why is this 2.5 hours to tell something that could only take 30 minutes? This is telling you everything.
I like it.
Literally, it's just they don't stop for a second to let you breathe.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yep.
What's that? Do we know what the other episodes are going to be about or no?
One is what if the Ravagers took T'Challa instead of Peter Quill when he was a child? So Black Panther is Star-Lord. And another one is what if Spider-Man was the Sorcerer Supreme?
No more X-Men, huh? We're just like no more.
And another one is a Marvel Zombies episode.
What we forgot about X-Men? They were pretty good.
They're not going to introduce the X-Men.
I mean, isn't this a good opportunity?
Animated show.
But it's a good I mean, not introduce. I mean, like
because this is canon.
Familiar.
These episodes are all canon. They all
no. It's what if though. It's what if.
Well, that's
what if the X-Men existed?
That's
What if we went back and made shit about X-Men? Because we like X-Men.
It's, you know what? Did you see the Loki? Did you finish the Loki?
Nah.
No.
Okay. Well, then
don't spoil it though. I'm gonna watch the Loki.
Okay, then never mind. Because it sort of has. I mean, not really has to do with Loki, but what if sort of is a Loki thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What else we got? Oh, we got some Watch This Boys news. Idris Elba is the new Knuckles. Or
I
the
hope he
Knuckles.
has like a real Guy Ritchie thick accent as Knuckles. Oh, you're so okay. Hey, that's how I
It
want him
happened.
to talk, because he tones it back in movies, but when he does those Guy Ritchie movies, it's like his real voice.
He's a professional. I think he will whatever the role requires
I
for
think
Knuckles, he will.
I think Knuckles would have that kind of
He's
Guy
gonna nail it.
Ritchie. Guy Ritchie voice.
Doesn't Knuckles have like a British accent anyways? I can't remember what Knuckles sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know what he sounds like at all.
I watched a lot of that Sonic Boom cartoon, which is pretty good. It's a good cartoon, but I can't remember if he's just straight up American accent or if he has a British accent.
I don't remember
We'll
anything
find
about
out.
Knuckles.
He's red.
He has dreadlocks, apparently.
He does.
See, I didn't know that. Japanese people like dreadlocks. Did you know
He's
that?
got spikes on his hands.
Does
Mhm.
he?
Yeah, he's got spikes on his knuckles.
That's why they call him Knuckles.
I don't know if that's why they call it.
No,
could
it
be
is. It's not. They're not
coincident.
spikes. They're not on the gloves. They actually grow out of his knuckles. It's a deformity that he turned into a nickname.
That's weird. Do you think people like started calling him that, and he just?
I think
he
he
didn't want to be
started
called
calling.
Knuckles.
I think he started calling himself it first to like get ahead of it. Like he wanted to own his deformity.
So does he have a real name, like Miles?
Yeah, it's Nuck E Less.
Knuckles. Somebody asked, Androtron asked in the chat, what animal is Knuckles? He's an echidna.
He's an echidna. Everyone
Come
knows
on,
that.
he's an echidna.
What are you, stupid?
What is that?
An echidna? It's kind of like a hedgehog, but not.
Yep.
When is this movie coming out? Not next year or much
I think
later?
So yeah, I think so.
All right. That's
I
that's
just hope Cyclops is in it.
Cyclops is the worst. He doesn't need to be in it. Nobody likes
Cyclops is great.
Cyclops.
I like him.
I mean, he's like, yeah, only because he's tortured
Mhm.
because he can't get the girl, can't keep the girl rather.
Yep.
Mike Richards is the new host of Jeopardy. Wombat, we know.
After he said the N-word in that stand-up show.
No, that's Michael Richards.
Oh, okay. I know. It's the weirdest. I mean, it's terrible, to be honest.
But also Blossom, right?
Yeah, it's Maya Bialik is doing like special episodes,
Oh, that's lame.
but not the daily Jeopardy. She's only doing like primetime specials, which is like not really she's not really hosting Jeopardy. She did a good job when she did her 2 weeks.
I thought this guy was going to get canceled though for something.
Well, he was part of the sexual harassment stuff at The Price is Right. That's kind of why I had to leave The Price is Right. And there's that. And then he became the executive producer of Wheel and then Jeopardy, and he gave himself the job. That's what that's why people are annoyed. It's that we just watched this whole summer of these guest hosts doing their 2 weeks.
He's just like, I'll just do it.
I'll just do it. I'll give it to me.
Yeah. You know who's really good at this? Me.
Hey, exactly. It's really shitty. That's why everyone's pissed off. I think mostly it's like, but
Sure.
who are you? And B, you weren't even top 10 of the guest hosts who did it.
Right.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chances
Exactly.
are he's probably done some other shitty stuff that maybe just hasn't come out yet.
I think the ratings are gonna drop like a stone once he takes over.
Yeah.
Because there were some of the guest hosts where the ratings really jumped up a lot.
Like who?
And Maya Bialik was one of them. She actually started off, her ratings were really low, but she was really good at it and really charismatic. And by her second week, the ratings like tripled.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
I love that you know this.
I'm sorry that I
No,
was
I want to
invested
know. I want to know. So I'm glad that I could just ask you.
You know, Aaron Rodgers was another one where people were surprised because people were like giving hosts a chance. They would give a host a chance. And then if they were lousy, the ratings would drop like a stone and it'd be like, oh, take them off the chart. And then there were other hosts where like people were like, I can't believe, like Katie Couric was another one.
Who was, okay, wait a minute. Did you watch all the hosts? I guess you did if you watched.
I'm trying to think if there's any that I missed. You know, Dr. Oz was the worst.
Okay, I was going to ask you who the worst was.
The worst was Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz was the worst. It was the lowest rated week of Jeopardy in Jeopardy's history since Alex Trebek started this version of it 35 years ago.
How was LeVar Burton?
LeVar Burton was disappointing.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a little all over the place. I didn't think he did a great job. I was rooting for him. I know a lot of people were. We were all rooting for LeVar, but he was like, people would get something right and he would go, yes. And I'd be like, whoa.
Is that bad to say that? That's fun.
He would like shout a lot. He just, he just wasn't in the groove.
He needed the visor, and then they could feed him prompts through the visor.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I think people would have been happy if it was LeVar Burton. I think people would have been happy if it was anyone other than Mike Richards or Dr. Oz.
Right. Fair enough.
Aaron Rodgers would have been fun too, but he didn't get it either. He was good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.